So I'm in 15 kilohertz here. I'm in the park. And this sounds like a freaking horseshoe, man. This sounds like a horseshoe. This sounds like a horseshoe, man. There's just no way. There's no way that this can be a horseshoe. It better not be a horseshoe. It better not be a horseshoe, man. If it is, I'm gonna have a stroke, man. Come on, baby. Oh my fucking Lord. It is a freaking horseshoe. Right freaking there. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, bring it. It's a humongous horseshoe. Oh, big rock right in the center of it, too. I'll get it out. Oh, come on, lady. Is it a big old freaking horseshoe right there? Bring it on, man. Maybe not. It sounds like a horseshoe, man. I'll try to pry it out of the ground with my shovel here. Oh, freaking hell yeah. What did I tell ya? What did I freaking tell ya? It sounded like a horseshoe and it was a horseshoe. Freaking awesome, man. My third horseshoe with the Legend in 2 weeks out of the same park, right? Just never ceases to amaze me, man. Found a horseshoe right there about a week ago. Found a horseshoe over there about 4 days ago. This is my third horseshoe. Freaking awesome. My third horseshoe in this park in this last week.
Wow. And somebody was really up there. You think that was left here or was that actual?
No, there used to be a couple houses over here. But that's
so,
awesome,
yeah,
man.
Look how far down you had to go, deer.
I even called it too. I said that sounds like a horseshoe.
You get used to the different tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Oak Island and that guy on there, man. He could just, he knows by the sound
Right.
that machine makes that it's picking up this or that kind of metal.
And this is what I'm after right here. This is what I metal detect for, horseshoes right here. I can find all the silver. 10 silvers aren't nearly as valuable as this. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because these are one of a kind, man. The farriers back then, when the shoesmiths, it took a long time to make these horseshoes, right? Because they had to fit it to the horse, and they had to have the coal there, and they had to have the blower, and they had to have all their tools and stuff.
It was an art form, huh?
Yeah, it was an art form, yeah.
So
and then the metal too.
The rings, when we go around, I've taken like little artsy-fartsy pictures of them. And so I went and looked them up, and when was the last one, and pictures of the horses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because all of them are different, right? They're just
so is
they're
that
just like a
date back to what do you think?
Probably the teens or maybe
early 1900s.
Early 1900s, yeah. That's what these houses were.
They were hand built, right?
These were hand built, right? They're just like fingerprints. Horses' feet are all different. All four of those hoofs are different.
So you could actually somehow trace back the lineage of maybe figuring out who owned it. And or did they keep that good a record?
They don't keep that good a record.
Yeah. It's still fun though. It's fun to used to go out and treasure hunt.
Yeah.
So I found 2 perfect Indian arrowheads in the creek behind my house in Turner. One day I was kind of manicuring around this little year-round creek. I mean, it's just a little creek. Till 96 flood, then it was a river. But anyway, I found 2 perfect arrowheads. They still had edges on them.
Yeah.
That had migrated down, and I saw something. They're both done out of agate. But I reached down and picked it up. I went, oh my God, I can't believe this is here. And then I looked, and there was another one right next to it.
And there's probably more in that area. Yeah.
So somehow that that was a hunting area, and that's out by the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah, I know people who do that out there, hunt for.
So the little creek, those ponds right there. The creek was fed by those ponds, came down because my house was at 3000 Delaney, so it was fed by that little creek, that little tiny creek. And we had little fish in it. We had what are those things? They call them dogs something.
Pollywogs?
Not pollywogs. They were dogs. So they were fast. They looked like kind of like an eel. But They kind of swam and they could climb to have two front, but nothing in the back. I can't remember the name of it.
Salamanders?
Dogs.
No, not salamanders.
No, not
That's
salamanders.
weird.
They lived in the bed of the creek or on the side. Oh, I'm getting a look.
Right on. Well, you have a good day, man.
Hey, nice chatting with you.
Yep.
The doggy's giving you the look, so she's barking.
There's another target right here. I've been beating this park up for weeks, months. I've been beating this park up for months. All right, with all my machines, all my newer machines, right? The Equinox, the Deus 2, the Deus 1, the Simplex. I even came out here a few days with the Simplex. These are really jumpy tone now, but it's hot soil. Right? It's very hot soil here. This one could be a coin on its edge or something. It's not sounding too hot, but it could be something epic, right? Oh, there's another one of these washers. I found a few of these washers here lately, right? These old stainless, or these old, yeah, stainless steel washers. I think they're stainless. Yeah, they're stainless. Just weird. They're even in the relic dump too, deep. I found some of these deep with this machine right here, the 6-inch coil. Right. Freaking awesome, man. I just called that horseshoe, didn't I? Yeah. I found my other horseshoe just a few days ago, just right over there. Then that other one last week, or about a week and a half ago. Freaking epic, man. I had a feeling that was going to be horseshoe, right? Right when I heard it, I'm like, oh, that sounds, because, and I'll tell you, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot by making videos. You know, I review all my videos, sometimes 2 or 3 times before I post them to YouTube, before I upload them. Because I don't want to take the time to upload all the videos I make, because I just don't have like 10 computers to upload all the videos, and not all of them are great. But I have a huge advantage because I can go over and review these targets that I find. If I have a really good find, I can go back and review that over and over and over again and learn that tone. And now I know the tone of the horseshoe with this machine here, right? Horseshoes are some of my favorite finds, man. Just like I said, was seeing that guy. Every one of them's different, and they're just not pumped out on a press. You know, they're not manufactured a million of them at a time. You know, they're one of a kind items, right? Sure, it's fun getting silver and stuff, but there's a reason why I like getting horseshoes, because, you know, that was on a horse's hoof for a while, and you can see the wear and tear on it. You know, some coins are like that too. Coins have character, but you know when you're on a coin. Now I know I'm on a horseshoe, right? Freaking epic, man. Another freaking horseshoe in my bag. Yeah, man. Bring it on, man. Just crazy, man. You know how many hours I've spent hunting this area right here in the last few months? Just so many hours, man. Just crazy. Right. And that's just like silver on this machine too. When I find silver coins, I review that video over and over and over again. Just replay it over and over and over again so I can learn the tone on there, you know? And believe me, I watched that video a lot of times with both those horseshoes. That horseshoe over there was big time iffy tone. The horseshoe over there, it was exactly the same tone as that. That's why I knew that that was a horseshoe, because they were exactly the same tones. All right. Freaking awesome, man. I've been coming to this park a lot lately, and you can't tell where I've been digging at, right? A lot of people say, oh, you dig the wrong holes, you're digging too big of holes, or, you know, I would much rather dig deeper here than shallow, because the shallow stuff is really hard to get in this mushy soil here. It's really hard to make small holes in my clay here, right? It's just so dense. This shovel can just cut right through it, right? Freaking epic, man. Another horseshoe. Hell freaking yeah, man. Come on, baby. This one sounds really junky. It sounds really junky. But I'll still go for it. Oh, my bag's weighing down. I was digging up a bunch of brass over there by the relic dump. Big piece of brass. So, with this machine here. Is it a deeper target there? I think so. Right there. This one's probably gonna be a nail here. It didn't sound really very good. Right there. Right there. Another nail. Right there. Right. It didn't sound very good. But I'm still gonna dig them out. Right. Believe me, I've had my share of nails today with both machines, the Deus 2 and the Legend. All right, just digging the iffies out. All right. I've been digging some coins out. Freaking hell yeah. I'm getting really thirsty, man. My Deus 2 is sitting over there, over at the horseshoe pit. That's junk. I'm gonna go for this one. This one sounds actually kind of good. This one doesn't sound like a nail. Come on, babe, right there. Yeah. Sounds junky now. But the soil is hot, so it masks the targets when I'm in open air here. All right. Oh boy. Something small. Is it some jewelry? Come on, baby, bring it to daddy right here. Some foil right there. Oh boy. This soil is starting to get really hard, so I'm probably gonna have to stop digging in this park here in a little while. Probably in another couple weeks. I won't be able to dig in this park because it's gonna start, the grass is gonna start going brown around my holes, so just the way it is. It's starting to get drier earlier in the season, so this clay is super hard in the summertime anyway. There's no way I can hunt out here. It's just hard as concrete, right? It's like dink, dink, dink. The grass is all dead too, so it's all brown, so. Come on. I was hunting out here earlier with the Deus 2 and a little bit with the Legend. In fact, there's one of my holes right there. I think, no, that's not. Just the dogs. The dogs tear this ground up here, over here. It's not a horseshoe. I'm going for the horseshoes, man. I'll probably watch this video probably 100 times, right? I'll probably watch this video or just that segment of me digging that horseshoe up at least 100 times, right? I'm just freaking obsessed with horseshoes for some reason. Something small near the surface. This is good. This one sounds really good. Something small near the surface. Right there, right there. Oh man, I just totally lost it. It's a little bit deeper. It's so small that the detector just not gonna do it. All right, the pinpointer's not gonna pinpoint it. No, it's just too small. Get it out of here, right there. No, not gonna be able to find that target. Just give up. All right. You gotta know when to say no. All right. Just not worth my time to spend on little teeny stuff like that, right? Actually, I'm going to try to find this one here. This one's very interesting. I'm going to try it. Could be a little earring or something. It sounds very small and very good. It sounds scrumptious, man. This clay is just not working with me today. This hard clay. These grass roots. Come on, come on. Oh boy. This is why I don't like going shallow here, right? Because it's so hard to find my targets, man. These roots here are just horrible, man. It's something small though. I can say that. It's very small. That is not it. Might be some brass right there. Yeah, some brass. I just dropped it. Dang it. Crap, man. Well, it's gone now. Just a little piece of brass right there. See? Well, I'll probably dig that up later on. All right, because I can't really find it. I'll pick it up if I can find it again here. Right there. Little piece of brass. Another horseshoe, man.